the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 9. And the Lord shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. Verse 10. All the land shall be turned as a plain from Geba to Rimmon, south of Jerusalem, and it shall be lifted up and inhabited in her place from Benjamin's gate unto the place of the first gate, unto the corner gate, and from the tower of Hananeel unto the king's wine presses. Verse 11. And men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction, but Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp, and the reason why I read that chapter and those verses is because the kingdom of heaven, man, is coming here on earth, all right? Who the world calls, ignorantly calls Jesus, all right? He's coming back with the kingdom of heaven. He's going to establish here on earth, man, all right? And he's going to have, the children of Israel, all right, starting with the elect, the 144,000, rule by his side, all right? But, you know, the reason why I bring this out is because, let me get back into it. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 9, and the Lord shall be king over all the earth, and that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. Right, king over all the earth. So the kingdom of heaven is here on earth, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? You're the children of Israel, and the Lord is coming back to bring the kingdom of heaven here on earth, all right? To establish his rule, his dominion, all right? And it says his name one, so you got to know that name too, all right? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Verse 10, all the land shall be turned as a plain from Geba to Rimmon, south of Jerusalem, and it shall be lifted up and inhabited in her place, from Benjamin's gate unto the place of the first gate, unto the corner gate, and from the tower of Hananeel unto the king's wine presses. Verse 11, right, and that's talking about the kingdom of heaven is going to be lifted up, man, all right? And when the Lord comes back, all right, it's going to be established as this is the ruling empire for eternity, all right? Verse 11, and men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction. Right, the kingdom's not going to be destroyed. There is going to be no other kingdom to rule after. But Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. Right, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, American, Salakia. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You make up the children of Israel, the 12 tribes, all right? The kingdom of heaven is for you. If you can receive it, you can receive. If not, all right, you're going to have a world of hurting, man, when the Lord returns, all right? Because he's going to bring his kingdom back, all right? Let's get another scripture to prove, because, you know, a lot of what our people, we have a problem, man. We have a problem with this false religion, okay? Well, you have a problem. Me, I woke up out of it, which is Christianity, all right? And you believe that the kingdom of heaven's in the clouds. You believe that the kingdom of heaven, all right, anybody can join it, all right? It's for all nations under the sun, all heathens, and that's not true, man. It's only for the children of Israel, and I'm going to bring it out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45. Chapter 45, verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. See? It's only Israel. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Right. Our world is going to have no end. America's world is coming to an end. This is the last days for America. America is finished, man. All right. It's now for the children of Israel. Okay. It's world to come to fruition. Okay, and it's going to be a world without end. All right. Verse 18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens. Okay. Yahweh himself that formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. Right. He created the earth not in vain. All right. So this earth is going to be here, man. Okay. When the kingdom of heaven, all right, is established. All right. This earth is still going to be here. So you're not going into some cloud. All right. Where you see these stupid movies. All right. The kingdom of heaven is here on earth, man. All right. Yeah, these stupid movies where they talk about you have a halo over your head and you're flying around in the clouds. This is madness, man. All right. He formed it to be inhabited. Right. The God of Israel, all right, formed the earth to be inhabited. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be here on earth. All right. I am the Lord and there is none else. Right. There is no other power, man. All right. Let me get another scripture. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. You see? The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. All right? He created this earth, okay, to be inhabited. Not in vain, okay? It's in his power, all right? And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable. Right, man. In due time. And the time is coming, man. One that is profitable. Because this kingdom, okay, which is established by fraud, which is established by deception, America, all right, is coming to naught. It's coming to an end. This place is not profitable, all right? It has accumulated perpetual debt, in which, all right, people are laden with debt, all right, that you can't make a decent living anymore, all right. It has oppressed the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which you make up majority of the prison industrial complex, all right, racial profiling, all right, stereotyping, okay. And you have the CIA and the NSA pushing all types of narcotics in the neighborhoods of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to try to kill them off, all right? So this kingdom is not profitable for us as a people, man, all right? All right? You have homosexuality, you have transgenderism running amok, all right? This country has engaged in so many wars that all these nations around about it are going to end up destroying it, which is part of prophecy, which we're looking forward to, which we want, if you want the kingdom of heaven, all right? So America is on its way out. This place is not profitable, okay? The one that is profitable, all right, is the kingdom of heaven, all right? Which is Israel, man, all right? Which is going to be the kingdom of Israel, all right? That's the kingdom of heaven, all right? Where all the 12 tribes are going to reside at, all right? Mount Zion. All right, a capital of Jerusalem, okay? So once again, the power of the earth, this is back to the book of Sirach, or it's known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Right, and that's the kingdom of heaven, okay? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. Okay? That's talking about when Yahweh Shai comes back, man. He's bringing his government, his rule. Okay? His instructions, his direction. Okay? To rule the mind on the planet. Okay? And how's he going to do it? By bringing the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? And he's going to put the spirit on his elect men to have the law, statutes, and commandments downloaded into their mind. Okay, we're going to be upgraded. Okay, our bodies are going to be upgraded, man. We're going to have the law, statutes, commandments download in our mind, all right? That's what's coming, man. Shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, man, all right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. His name is Yahushua. He's coming to bring his government, okay? Verse 7, of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end. Right, man? There shall be no end. When the kingdom of heaven is established, and the 12 children and the 12 tribes of Israel are in their homeland, all right? That's it, man. That's a wrap, okay? There is no other kingdom coming up after that, all right? America is going to go down just like the rest of these other nations, all right? And the Lord's going to come back with his government, okay, which is going to be, okay, ordered, right? Let me continue on because it's going to say it right here. Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom to order it and to establish it with the judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Right, the zeal of the Lord of hosts. The zeal of the Lord of armies, man. And who are the armies, man? Okay? The angels and the elect men of Israel, man. All right? Those are armies. They're going to order it. They're going to perform, okay, the judgment and justice. And where are they going to get their judgment and justice from? Right out of the Holy Bible, right? The law, statutes, commandments, which was written, okay, for our learning and for us, okay, to bring out the law, all right? And that's going to be the next, and that's going to be the next scripture, all right? Because here in America, there is no justice. There is no real judgment, man. You can see it, man, all right? You can see the fraud and the corruption within this government, man. It's plainly on television. There is no justice here. There's no judgment here, all right? That all these sexual harassment nonsense cases, and now that's being exploited all over the national television, you know? Like, you should, anybody who's living in a hole, man, if you were living in a hole, you should have been that, you know, that was happening, man. If you haven't been slocky, if you haven't been living in a hole or underneath a rock, man, you should have been known that was happening, all right? And they were covering up, all right? And so, like, there is no real justice here, man, all right? There is no real, okay, honor, all right? First of all that shit with the sexual harassment, man, that's all bullshit anyway, man. These women wanted it, all right? But that's another topic, all right? But it's just, there's no justice here, man. You got corruption, government, people stealing money, banks, okay? Doing fraudulent deals behind the scenes, all right? Almost bringing down the whole economy, all right? It's just so much corruption here. It's just, and there's no real justice, man. You got homosexuality run amok. You got transgender. They're supposed to be put to death according to the Bible, but here in America, they let them roam freely. There is no real justice. There is no real judgment, all right? All right? The law, statutes, and commandments are not here, okay, in America, man. America creates their own laws off their own emotions and feelings, man. That's why this place got to be destroyed, okay? And it will be destroyed, all right? Verse 8, the Lord sent a word unto Jacob and have lighted it upon Israel, right? Because the word was only sent to Jacob, all right? Jacob is the progenitor of 12 tribes of Israel, man, all right? That's who the Lord's dealing with, all right? You heathens, you so-called white people, you Chinese people, you Japanese people, so-called, all right? You Indian people, all right? You all those African or Hamites, right? You so-called Ham and the lineage of Ham. The Lord ain't dealing with you, man. All right? He's only dealing with the children of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of faces that were scattered out amongst the other nations, all right? Because if this truth resonates with them, they know they're an Israelite. They're not calling themselves by these heathen names and these Gentile, okay, established nations, man, all right? They're calling themselves by their true nationality, which is an Israelite, man, all right? Let me get another scripture just to, once again, there's no true justice and judgment here, so the Lord's got to bring it, All right, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Right. And mountains, that's symbolic for the governments, man. All right. The Lord's bringing his government, man. Okay. His rulership, his dominion, man. His laws, his statutes. Okay. All right. And shall be exalted above the hills. And all nations shall flow onto it. Right, man. So there is going to be no other form of government, no other system. There is going to be no democracy. There's going to be no communism, no fascism, okay, no socialism. That's all heathen customs and heathen garbage that's going to be thrown out, man, when the Lord comes back with his kingdom and his law and his statutes and his judgments, all right? And all you nations will follow it, man. If you don't, you're going to get put to death. And we're going to read it. Verse 3. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob. Period, man. Only Israel, man. All right? That's what the Lord's dealing with. And he will teach us of his ways, and he will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Right, man? And how is it going to be taught? How is it going to be taught, man? Because the Lord is going to put the Spirit on his elect men, okay, to teach the world, okay, true righteousness, okay, true, okay, order, a true government, man. Not this piece of shit one that we see here, man, all right? Verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. Right, man? He's going to, man, when the Lord comes back, hey, it's hunting season, man. And those that weren't right, 2/3, you're going to be put to death. And you heathens that weren't right, you're going to be, a lot of y'all going to be put to death. And the rest of y'all going into slavery. And you're going to be beaten down, man. All right? And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Right, man? That's when real peace is coming. Real harmony, man. Real, okay, what's it called? Justice and judgment. When the Lord, when Yahweh Shem Shai can come to the earth and stop nations from fighting among each other. That's when you see true order, true justice, true judgment, man, all right? And only the children, only the elect men, okay, the 144,000, they're going to be the ones to execute, okay, righteous judgment. And if you ain't right, you get put to death, man, all right? Because there's no other nation that is going to rise up against us as an army, all right? You're going to be in subjection, and if you ain't right, you get put to death, all right? Because there's still going to be killing in the kingdom of heaven if you ain't right, all right? But there ain't going to be no war. There ain't going to be one nation fighting another nation. That's going to be done with in the kingdom of heaven, okay? Verse 5, O house of Jacob, which are the Israelites, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Right, man? The light of the Lord, man. In fact, let me find it. All right, what is the light of the Lord? This is the book of Psalms. Spirit just jumped on me to look this up. Well, where did I find it? It's just say the law is like a lamp under my feet. Okay, I got it right here. Hold on, Salakia. The law is okay. No, well, Proverbs 6:23, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life. So that's what the light is, okay? So when you read that again, and when you read that again in the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 5, O house of Jacob, ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Right, what's the light of the Lord, man? Okay, the law, man. The law, statutes, and commandments, man. We're going to have it ingrained in us, man. All right, we're going to walk and follow the law, statutes, commandments. We're not going to never go off. All right. Salaki was 119 verse 105. Salakia, and I want to read this one too. None. The word is a lamp under my feet and a light unto my path. Okay, verse 106. I have sworn I will perform it, and I will keep thy righteous judgments. Okay, so that's where it's at, man. All right, what's the word? The scriptures, man. All right. And by you reading the word, you're going to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? And it's a light unto our path, all right? So that's what I wanted to read. But that was good. That was good that the Lord put spirit on me to go for Proverbs first and then go to Psalms, all right? Let me continue on. This is Psalms 110, verse 2. So once again, the kingdom of heaven is going to be here on earth. And all you heathens, okay, you're going to be under subjection unto us. And the kingdom of Israel is strictly for the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, as well as the Confucian Phasians, which are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, all right? So this is the book of Psalms, 110, verse 2. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion, rule down the midst of thy enemies. Right, the Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion, okay? So that's what we're coming, man. We're coming with the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? The children, the elect men, the 144,000, all right? That's when, you enemies, man, you heathens are going to be terrified, man, because when Yahweh Shema Shai puts the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts that we can never go off, amen, a lot of y'all going to get put to death. All right, you're gonna get put to death, and you're gonna go into, and then those that we spared for slavery, all right, you're gonna be doing a lot of labor, man. All right, because y'all, that's another thing. The kingdom of heaven is for us, the children of Israel, but we're gonna have slaves, and that's another thing I want to bring out. We're gonna have slaves, and y'all gonna work, okay? Y'all gonna build, and we're gonna take all that you took from us, okay? All the gold, all the silver. And it's going to come right back to us, man. So you so-called Illuminati, because we're the real Illuminati. We're the real holders of the light, all right? Because that's what Illuminati is, holders of the light, all right? You so-called Illuminati, you GMO Illuminati, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, all the gold and silver that you have in your bunkers, all right? You're just saving it for us, okay? And I'm going to get to the scripture to prove that case, man. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 14. No, not chapter 9. Chapter 14, verse 14. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem. Right, because we're going to fight you heathens, man. All right, and starting with Judah, man. Judah is the so-called Negroes, man. Yahweh, all right. Also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. Right, we're going to take it back, man. It's going to be ours, all right. So that's how you know, all right, you so-called Illuminati, you secret societies, you Freemasons, you Jesuits. All right, all you out there building the bunkers and thinking you're going to get your new world order, it's not going to happen, man. All the wealth you have is coming back to us, man. Because when Yahweh Shai comes back, which he's going to, y'all know, man. Y'all know the scriptures. You know who the Israelites are, all right? You've seen the chariots, okay? You know he's going to take his kingdom back, man, by force, man. All right? And we're taking everything back, all right? Let me jump down to 16. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem, you see, shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Right, the law, statutes, and commandments, which are written here in the Bible. You see? Because you heathens, you don't know what is true, okay, righteous living, man. You don't know, okay, what is to be an honorable, okay, walking soul on the planet, man. But we here, the Israelites, we're going to teach you. And if you go off, we're going to put you to death. All right? And you're still going to be subjected to us. All right? And you so-called white people, we know you're going to go off. That's why you're going to be destroyed after 1,000 years. That's for another topic. All right? Because the Lord just created you to be the wicked. And there's no way you can ever get right. All right? You can't even get right on this side, man. All right, you try to look at the corruption, man. From the lowest Edomite to the highest Edomite, you're all wicked, man. You speak lies. All right, you ain't right, man. You so-called white people ain't right. Continuing on, verse 17. And it shall be that whoso will not come up at all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. Right, man. So you know, you heathens. All right, you in for it, man. Don't ever think you're gonna try to run away, okay, from our laws, our statutes, our, okay, commandments, our government, all right? If you do, you're not going to have any rain in your land, okay? Verse 19, this shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all the nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles, right? You're going to keep the Feast of Tabernacles, all right? It says it plainly. Salakia, I need to drink some water. It says it plainly, all right? So, to be honest with you, what you should have done is just put us back in our homeland. All right, you really y'all heathens, y'all fucked up, man, and the Lord's gonna fuck y'all up for that. All right, verse 20. No, Salaki, that's it on that. Let me get another one. So now what y'all heathens are going to do, Isaiah chapter 60, all right, starting at 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. Right, man? You heathens are going to build our kingdom, man, on earth. All right? You're going to build our walls, okay? And you're going to do it. And if you try to buck up on it, you're going to be put to death. All right? Also, you kings, man, you elite, you're going to minister unto us, meaning you're going to serve us, man. All right? That's in the scriptures, man. You can't get around it. Verse 11. Okay? In fact, let me get a precept to that, because that's beautiful. Let me get Psalms, just to get on you heathens, you Rothschilds, you Rockefeller, you DuPonts, you Oppenheimers, okay? You got something coming for y'all, man. Y'all know it, man. That's why y'all bugged out. Y'all know. You thought you can hide this truth from us. But guess what? Now you're seeing so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans denouncing this bullshit, okay, ethnicity that you gave us, this bullshit, okay, nationality that you so-called call us, and now we're calling ourselves by our true biblical nationality, our true heritage, okay, the Israelites, okay, the Hebrews, and yeah, man, y'all finished, man, all right, you see your kingdom going down, all right, it's beautiful, all right, it's beautiful for me, it's beautiful for the Akim that are seeing it, because we know the kingdom of heaven is coming. We know Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is coming. A so-called black man is coming to deliver us and bring us back into our homeland where we should have been in the first place. All right? So you thought, you heathens thought you got one up on us, but guess what? The Lord got something for y'all. And Salakia. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 149, verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai be in their mouth. Right. That's talking about the elect. The 144,000, the 1/3. Okay. This is in our mouth. That's why you see brothers week in and week out, every day, putting videos up on YouTube. Okay. Making their body living sacrifice. We're not speaking. We're not stop talking about this. We're not going to speak. We're not going to stop talking about this truth until we get the kingdom of heaven. In fact, where's that scripture at, man? It's in Isaiah. Salakia. That was the, I know it's in Isaiah. It says make, I know it's, I believe it's in, yeah, Isaiah chapter 61 verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Right, man. We're not keeping silence, man. We're not holding our peace day or night. We're going to keep making these videos. We can keep going on the highways and byways, man. Why? Verse 7. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. A praise in the earth, man. That's how you know the kingdom of heaven is on earth. All right? Now it's through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shai to go to that scripture, man. All right? That's why we're not stopping. That's why we're going to make these videos, man. That's why we're going to make 3 videos a week, like Apostle have said, Apostle Hart, okay, and the elders have said, okay, and all the other, and the Apostle Ramlan, Apostle Gabar have said, make these 3 videos, man, all right? Right? Because we want the kingdom of heaven to be established on earth, man. So we go home, man. I want to be here in America. I know the Akim that I dwell, that I fellowship with don't want to be here, all right? We want to go home, man. Fuck America, man. All right? Back to you goddamn heathens, man. Psalms 149, verse 6. Let the high praise of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai be in their mouth, and a 2-edged sword in their hand. Verse 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. We're going to execute vengeance upon you heathens, man. Through the law, statutes, and commandments. And punishments upon the people. Verse 8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Right, you're going into slavery, man. You so-called, okay, Illuminati. You GMO Illuminati, all right? You're going into slavery. You Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you DuPonts, all right? You Jesuit order, all right? Adolfo Nicolai, you Black Pope, you maggot, man. You're going into slavery, man, all right? David Rothschild, okay? Evelyn Rothschild, Jacob Rothschild. Y'all going into slavery, man, all right? You better get ready. Verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written, dishonor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord. Right, to execute the judgment written, which is the judgment written right here in the Bible, which I'm reading you the judgment, man. You're going into slavery, all right? You're going to serve us. Let's go back to Isaiah 60. Let's prove the case again, all right? Isaiah 60, chapter 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. Right, the Lord showed mercy on us, right? At one point we went off, now we're coming back, now he's showing mercy on us, all right? And by giving us this truth, that's a beautiful mercy, man, all right? Verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, that their kings may be brought. Right, you're going to give us, when you look up the word forces, I got it right here, all right? It's kayal, or kayu, how you pronounce it. It means wealth. Wealth, man. You're giving back all our gold, all our silver, like it says in Zechariah, like I just read in Zechariah 14, man. All right, you're giving us back all the silver, all the gold, all the riches that you have in your underground bunkers, okay, or in the space station. Because some of you maggots, you elite, you think you're gonna hide in the space station. We're gonna get you out of them goddamn space stations too, man. All right. Verse 12. Then for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Right, you're gonna be put to death, man. See, that's scripture, man. That's scripture, all right? Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. You're going to be put to death. You're going to serve so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I know you so-called white people that are watching this, that must eat you alive, all right, to know that you're going to serve, okay, those that you considered, okay, useless, that you considered worthless, that you consider useless eaters, all right? I know it's eating you alive to see, okay, brothers like me, okay, a so-called Puerto Rican, who's no longer so-called Puerto Rican. He's an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim telling you you're going to serve, okay, my people, man. I know it eats your lie to see a so-called Negro, okay, so-called black man telling you to your face that you're going to serve us. And if you don't, you're going to be put to death, man. All right? I know that must eat you alive, all right? But it's going to happen in Scripture, all right? Let me jump down to 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. That's it, man. Of Israel. Point blank, period, man. All right? There is no getting around it, okay? You're going to serve us, and you're going to serve, okay, the children of Israel, you heathens, man, all right? You can't get around it. So the kingdom of heaven is here on earth, all right? The kingdom of heaven is only for Israel, okay? And all you heathens are going into slavery, okay? And you Rothschilds and you Rockefellers and you DuPonts and you Jesuits and you Freemasons of the elite, okay? You got a rude awakening, man, all right? Your new world order is going to fail. But our new world order is going to last forever, all right? How you like them apples? And with that, Lord willing, that was edifying, all right? I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And for the few sisters that are watching, keep enduring, keep the commandments, okay? And with that, you already know our slogan. 1, 2, 3, death to America. Shalom.